Welcome back to Financial Education. This is Ed. Today I'm going to be talking about the ticker BYFC, Broadway Financial Corporation, Delaware. I'm going to be giving quick technical analysis and then my play for this stock. So I'm definitely considering this stock as a play, even for whatever technical analysis is going to come out of this. But I'll show you exactly what I'm going to be doing. So 10 SMA is above the 30 MA, which is amazing from 1 month's point of view. Average directional index is a little bit too high for my liking. 20% R still is around over sold bar part, so that's a little bit of good news, a little bit towards the neutral, although we need to confirm with the RSI. Going in through the momentum here, we can get to see that it's picked up good amount of momentum. The MACD is above the signal line, and the unbalanced volume seems to be still really close to the all-time high, but that's a bit of expected. Now this stock is Blackout Tuesday stock play, so I do expect it to rise at least for Monday a little, but I'll tell you exactly what I'm considering selling. So this is only 5 days, so there's not a lot to play here in terms of going way back, but let's take a quick look. So the MACD seems to be very stable. It seems to be continuous growth at a very similar tangent as you're looking at before. Not a lot much to look at, except here it looks like to be overbought in the last day, but that is expected. We did have a few pullbacks, perhaps a little bit here and there in the terms of the tails, but stock is above the VWAP, so that's amazing news. The stock is above the trading action zone, so that's as well good news. Going in towards over here, you can get to see that the moving average of the stock is below the stock price, so that might be a little bit dangerous where you can get a little bit of a pullback, but what we're probably looking at is somewhere around this region here, or somewhere around here. So even if it's a pullback, this is going to be more of a hype one. So how would I play it myself? So the stock is currently above the RSI. I would consider the resistance currently being, or the support being around 338 or so. Let's take a quick look into Fibonacci retracements. So the stock is currently hitting the resistance, very close to the resistance Fibonacci retracements in 346. What I would consider doing is I would only scalp the stock after 10 o'clock for myself. Why would I do that? Just because it's a little bit of a high play, and what you want to do is you don't want to end up getting stuck somewhere around here. So if you bought somewhere around here, or somewhere in this region, you want to sell perhaps over here at the start. Even though, sure, it looks really nice to get 723, but if you get 533, it's still better than getting $3. That's basically my play for this stock. Now, I didn't have any positions, and what I expect is, because it's a long weekend, you're going to see a little bit of an unbalanced increase for this stock, where it's going to jump quite a bit. Now, the stock 50 SMA and the 200 SMA has hit a golden cross. So that's a very bullish sign. So I expect it to have a little bit of a breakout, perhaps not up to $7, but perhaps at least $5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scalp it with a tight stop limit, just to make sure that in case this drops down, my capital is secured. That's my opinion on this stock. Going quickly into the financials, I did check here. The financials seems to be good for this stock. In terms of the latest news, this stock is not going to trade more towards the last PRs that you're going to get on, but it's more of it's one of 5 stocks that has actually outstanded the market in terms of their industry for the banks. All in all, I wouldn't hold it for a long term, just because it's more of a hype stock at this point. And the drop down that line would be around $1.30 or so. So that's been my opinion. What do you think about the stock? Make sure you mention down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like, and have a wonderful day.